Maybe it'll work this time. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I think we had a malfunction a while ago. Yeah, I think it is working. What is going on, everybody? We got a lot to talk about. Got a lot of big news. Got 3 people. Determined veteran says he's been trying to get me up. I think he called me when I was at work and then when I was out feeding a dog. I'll call you back when I get off, man. Been a busy man lately trying to get all this stuff going with this race, you know. We have been busy. But good news, we do have the race. If y'all haven't seen, I'm talking to people right now about it. That was a pain, guys. We literally lost the race after they told us we had 43. But me and my buddy Brandon, we pulled it off, and we got Jake's drag strip, and I'm hoping we packed the house because we did have to pay a little bit. So anyway, Average Joe at Mustang, Mike, Determined Veteran, Jim Alvarez, and Silverback all in the house says, what's up? What is going on, guys? Let me tell you. Determined says, no worries. Jim says, I love the new car. Jim, if you only knew how happy I was to get back in a Turbo Coyote, man. Like, I just feel like I never missed a beat, man. You know, the Predator, my drag car, was a fun car, and I was getting used to it, but I still didn't feel as comfortable in that car as I did in my old car. So if you get what I'm saying, like, it's just something about that car. The newer car is just great. I don't know what it is. Can everybody hear me okay? See, I was super excited. You know, we was going to get the Punisher. I will be honest with y'all. We was going to get my old car back. We was going to trade a C10 for it. Well, it just turned out my buddy Derek, like y'all know the story, most of y'all, he wanted the C10, and the stars aligned, and I ended up getting a car that had a fully built motor and a big turbo, and it's all brand new right out of the shop. I literally we drove 2 hours there and then 2 hours back in the rain. And it's a street car. I mean, I drove in a freaking monsoon, guys. I hadn't drove in rain that hard. Like, if you watch my last video I just posted, as soon as I got home, there was like trees about to break over. It was insane. Determined Veteran says, I was thinking it was a 5.4 in the S197. No, it's got the Cobra body kit on it, which I was going to take the Cobra emblem off of it, but everybody that's in the car is telling me to leave it because the name of the car is Venom, and that's kind of a troll on the Shelbys, I guess you could say, because the guy that actually built the car in the shop said he took it out one night, and the guy said, that's not a Shelby, and he said, no, it's faster. Car is crazy fast. It has a fully built sleeve motor from RPG. I'm talking about the works. It's a hoss. Average Joe says, yeah, the weather was crazy. Made a cool video. Yes, it was a cool video. I kind of added how we was going through the tornado. It started out as a tornado watch and then ended up being a warning. And actually a funnel cloud actually went over that area with what we went through. So pretty intense. I kept telling Derek, I was like, dude, you can't tell me this ain't a street car no more. Nobody can. This is crazy. I couldn't see in front of me, guys. And keep in mind, the car had street tires on it, but it does have a spool. Sean Borscher says, I'm glad to see you back in the car. Randy, yeah, Sean, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm really, really happy to be back in a Turbo Coyote. I just can't explain it to y'all. Something about a street car, I enjoy it more. And I'm going to hurt some of y'all's feelings. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Some of you may know, some of you may not, but there's big news about the Predator. So as many of you know, I have Venom, which I call my Turbo Coyote now. That is my premium car. That's the car I'm going to go with, and I'm not going to go into a whole bunch of different cars. You know, I got the Nova. So my 2 cars are going to be the Nova and the Turbo Coyote. So if that didn't give it away, the Predator is gone. My Fox Body, my buddy on the team, SOS, we got LJ, who's the one in my videos always lining me up. He been hounding me about that car for a long time. He was wanting that car. And I finally was like, you know what? The car will stay in the family. and I'll still get to see the car every single week, still get to do videos every single week. And he gave me a deal I couldn't turn down. I couldn't turn it down, guys, and y'all wouldn't have either. So, and let's be honest, my channel started with a Turbo Coyote. Boosted 931 came from the Turbo Coyote, the Punisher. And it just so happens it's like I never left off. So I can't tell you, I've been out there looking at the car today. I cannot wait to get that car on the track, guys. It's an animal. I know me and Derek, if y'all watched the last video, it's nasty. It's nasty. SOS says should have kept that quiet. Well, it's okay. It's okay, Jeff. I can always do some blockages, if you know what I mean. But there's some even bigger news. I found something today for the Nova that really caught my eye. It's a built 355 with a blower. It's a brand new motor, and it's really, really cheap. But I don't know if I can go that route right now. Like I said, we just got this other car. We're going to play with it and have fun with it. Seems like people's quiet tonight. I don't see Car Mob. I don't see Pony. I don't see Ken. Let's see. The day I picked up my car, we had the worst storm. Drove 200 miles home. Didn't skip a beat. Goodness gracious. There he is. There's my guy right there in the bottom. Shannon Scott. He never misses. Shannon Scott is the man. He's in every single chat that I'm in. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you a blue wrench. Shannon Scott, you have now been promoted. You are, if you comment again, you will have a blue wrench because you're in every single live stream. It never fails. So but Shannon Scott's the guy that has a sick 240 with a 2JZ. And as far as I know, Shannon, are you going to be at our event October 17th with that sick 240 at Jake's? Dude, I would have been sweating too. I'm telling you, I was nervous coming back from that storm. I was really telling Derek, I was on the phone with him like, dude, I don't know, man. I think this storm's going to get us. But we made it home, thank God. We made it home. Let's see. Shannon Scott says, what's up? Yep. Yeah, Shannon, I can't wait, dude. From what I've been hearing, our event October 17th is going to be absolutely awesome. The manual class Friday night is going to steal the show. I think I've been paying attention to it on Brandon's page on Hurricane Production. There is a lot of people wanting to do that manual class. And, you know, manuals are an equalizer. I know a guy right now. I'm not going to mention any names. Well, I'm going to mention what he has. One of my buddies has a Kenny Bell Coyote manual car, and I have another friend that has a naturally aspirated car. I'm not going to mention who he is. He knows who he is, but his car's faster than that Kenny Bell car. So I don't want to hear any excuses. We are going to have a daily style manual class, and the other one is going to be Run What You Brung. If you have a manual that has 5,000 horsepower, I don't care. Bring it. You're going to be in that class. But then you're going to have the daily class. So Shannon Scott says, yes, sir. Should be boost weather by then. Shannon, this time last year was that time I got the video of your car doing a wheelie half track when the DA got stupid. If I'm not mistaken, it was in October, and the DA there was like, I want to say it was -300 or 400. It was something I hadn't seen before. It was insane. Let's just say all the cars were running good that night. But y'all will get a blast out of Shannon Scott. His car is something else. That little 2JZ is throwing down with the big boys, and I cannot wait to see it. Jim Alvarez, are you going to race that manual class with your car? Jim's car to me is on the borderline. If that was my car, I would be scared to ever race that car. That car is so freaking nice. I just don't think I could do it. All right, let's see. Shinawa 2001 GT is in the house. He said, as they say, hey, Boosted, what is going on? Welcome to the channel. I know I started a little bit early, but I wanted to get some of this stuff out. If anybody had any questions about anything, like I said, some of you guys might have already got your rooms here for Lawrenceburg. That's totally fine. We're all still gonna be able to hang out here. It's only an hour. It's only an hour and 10-minute drive, guys. It's not far, and if we're all riding together, it's gonna be fun. Now, keep in mind, Friday night is test and tune, so we're gonna be down there Friday and then driving back. And then Saturday driving back. So make sure we'll get some good sleep Thursday. And I'm telling y'all, it's going to be a freaking blast. So make sure you come. Emerald Notch says, "Sup, Boosted? Did I just hear you are no longer the owner of the Fox Body?" Yes, that's a fact, man. That is a fact. Me and the wife talked about it. And, car's getting boosted, so I got Nova. So, and don't be surprised if the Nova don't have a blower on it before too long. Hang on a second. It says it's getting unstable, the internet, but it's coming back now. All right, so yes, guys, I don't have the Fox Body. There's a big reason for that. I didn't feel like putting money back in the car, especially when I was getting the Turbo Coyote back. Boss Man 12's in the house. He says, "What's up, Boosted? What's going on, Boss Man? Boss Man, are you coming down October 17th? RS3 for me in the house. What is going on? Hey, Roush, are you coming to the event?" Emerald Notch, you don't know how many people, even some of the biggest haters, when I had my Coyote car, have all come back and told me, "Dude, I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you, man. That's who you are." So big shout out to them for being real with me, if you know what I mean. Let's see. 2001 Korea-inspired Mustang says, "LOL, you just said you were early. I thought you was late or I missed it." It just so happened I looked at my phone. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Like I said, y'all coming in here support my channel. It really does mean a lot. It really does. 4Valve in the house. What's up? Car Mob with a $50 super chat. Car Mob, I know I said in my last live, I have several people on here that are very big donators to this channel, and I have something for the top guy and right now, Car Mob, if you're way above and beyond that, you have really done a lot for this channel. So when you get here, I got something for you, and as well as some of the other guys like P. Hetzler and RTR, a bunch of y'all really do, Silverback, y'all really do help out my channel. Y'all don't know how much that means to me, because working full-time job, working a lot of hours, and coming here and getting to talk to y'all, it's a blast, and it just means a lot. It means our time's not wasted. Like y'all watching the videos. As of right now, my top video in the past 3 months is the video I just made today. So if you have not checked out, go look at my last video I posted today. It's a pretty sick video. The music was off on it when I was doing the walk around. Don't know why. I contacted YouTube. I got a hold of Ken, and I have got to put some music in there, but I did not get to put the music that I wanted in there. So it is what it is, but still pretty sweet. Jim says, "Waiting to see if the wife is going to get the time off." Jim, are you still coming if she can't come? That's the question. Ralph says, "Sure am hoping to work will be the only factor." Guys, I really want to hang out with all y'all. I hope all y'all are going to be able to come. It's going to be awesome. 4Valve says, "I put in vacation, just have to see if it gets approved." Heck yes. I know Silverback he's coming. Car Mob will be live in 10 seconds. Now, Car Mob will have to go live when he gets here. There's my buddy in the house. Shout out to Mr. Josh Hampton, Team SOS. He will be at our event, and he will be running that sick third-gen Camaro. Car Mob with a fist bump. Fanny has got a blanket over her, so she'll keep quiet because she tries to interrupt me all the time when I'm on here, so I'm trying to keep her quiet. And she hasn't made a word yet, thank God. That's the cool thing about the bird. When you put something over the cage, she'll shut up. Otherwise, she would be hooting and hollering and whistling and who knows what else. That bird's something else, guys. But anyway, let's get back to the like I said, we are boosted, and don't be surprised in the next month or two if you don't see the 17 of my wives with a Ralph Stage 3 blower. I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping the blower's supposed to make pretty good power. I know what it made on the last car. I don't want to go that high with this car because it is her daily driver, and I'm not going to mess that up. We're going to look. I think we're shooting for around 750 to 800 is what we're looking for. You know, hers already has the headers and all that good stuff on it. Headers and the E85, all the good stuff. Let's see. I didn't mean to not speak to you guys. My apologies. Hey, no worries. When we're in this chat, you're our family. Just trust me on that. She says, "Oh, hey, Josh." Or he says, "Hey, Josh." Car Mob says, "SpeedX731 and I are switching live days this week. We'll see most of you on Wednesday." Car Mob, you and Ken switched, huh? That's cool. Let's see. How do y'all like Mondays? Is Mondays okay for y'all to come on here? I feel like I don't want it to be like y'all get off work and y'all are tired. You know, Mondays is the worst day of the week. I know, trust me, I hate it too. But heck, if I wasn't going live, I'd definitely hop on here and watch somebody go live. I like talking to you and stuff. So y'all talk to me a little bit. What y'all bringing to the event? What's your project? What y'all bringing to the race? I know Car Mob, is your car going to be done? And keep in mind, just because you don't have a car does not mean you cannot come hang out with us and watch us and have fun with us, guys. Like, if I did not have a car, I still would have went for a takeover. You know what I mean? That's just part of it. Average Joe says, I like Mondays, gives me something to look forward to. Good deal. I'm glad to hear that. That does actually make me feel better. I like Mondays because I feel like nobody else has got anything to do either. So Bossman12 says twin turbo Boss 302. Boss man, you trying to flex, man? Boss man, T Hetzler, where you at? T, you gotta get in here, man. Your boy Boss man showing you up. Josh Hampton says the car is sweet boosted. Thanks for bringing it by Saturday. Josh, what'd you think of the car? You didn't even get to ride in it though. Ruby is finally on a lift. That's good to know. My wife said you don't need a car to party. Hey, that's a fact. Like I'm telling y'all, we're gonna have a blast. If you come down Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're gonna have fun, guys. Just come on. I'm looking at an Armageddon kit. If I can still get them or not. You probably can, but I'm probably gonna say they're on back order because I would really like to get weld wheels for this new car and sell the race stars. But I looked at the wait time, 8 to 9 weeks. Whew. That's a long time to wait on wheels, 8 to 9 weeks. You're talking about over 2 months. So I don't know about that. I may wait for a little bit. I might try to find a used set that's pretty new or something like that. Josh Hampton says, you got a nice one, that's for sure. Shannon Scott says, we need to go pro on the 240. Shannon, we are going to make that happen. I've been saying that, but I did get your car on video, and I am making a video of that right now, guys. So y'all will get to see Shannon Scott's car racing a 1,800 wheel horsepower New Edge Mustang. And let's just say Shannon was sleeping at the light. And I'm telling you, Shannon, I don't know what it was from your view, but from behind there at the tree, it really looked like you ran him down. Like we thought you beat him. That was pretty impressive. Let's see. Boss Man says, are you talking to Lon on the fluid turbo kit? Boss Man, you're going to make T. Hetzler cry. Where is T. Hetzler at? We're dogging T in here, and he's not even in here. Wish I could go, but I'm too far away. I don't have my car. Haven't seen my car for a month and 2 weeks, so it's about that. I'm broke, but one day it's a go. Hey, I hear you. Hey, we're all break sometimes. Look at the Fox body. It's broke, but at least LJ is going to revive that car, guys. Are still going to see that car a lot. And he's planning on doing a lot of no prep with it. Shannon says it was close race, was lost at the tree. I have outran it before. I know you have, Shannon. I'm telling you, you was sleeping and literally I thought you won. I was surprised when his light came on. I was like, holy cow, to be sleeping like you did. And you don't normally sleep, man. I wish I would have run that back. If y'all would have ran that back, I think that'd have been pretty sweet. Speaking of the devil, though, Venom, my Turbo Cotty, will be going to the shop this week. Supposed to be tomorrow, just depends on the weather, to get dynoed, dialed in with the final tune, and to go back over it, make sure nothing is wrong with it. And I can't wait because I'm going to tell you, on 6 pounds of boost, the car's wild. I got off the phone with Kim while ago and was talking to him about it. Car's supposed to be able to make 2,000 horsepower with a motor. The only weak link in the motor is the rods. My bad. And the rods are only rated at 1,800, or 1,700. So I mean, if I was to upgrade to the biggest rod, the best rods they got, then it would be right around 2,000. 4Valve says, "Hey, Boosted, how far is the event from your area? Trying to figure out where to get a hotel. It is literally from my front door. It's an hour and 18 minutes, so it's really not bad." Keep in mind, if you want to be down there at Jake's around that area, that is fine. But around a lot of people's gonna be around here because some of them staying with me and some of them staying with Derek for free. So, and then even SOS on here. They were saying something about if they needed a place, but hang on, I'm checking in what he said. I got a text again. So yes, the race is still going on. People still asking questions about. Yes, it's a 2-day event, guys. It is a 2-day event. Friday is test and tune and the manual class, and Saturday is the rest of the cars. If you have not seen the post up, I will post it up on a post right after this. It's a $25 admission for a 2-day pass, if I'm not mistaken. $10 Friday or $20 Saturday. But if you get a 2-day pass, it's $25. So you save a little money there. Let's see. You all won't believe me if I told you it was a 2-week custom job that turned into 2 months. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, I've had one stay in a shop for 8 months, so I'm not gonna go there. The reason it stayed in there so long because it got boxed in and kept getting boxed in. I ended up getting it back. See, Car Mob says SOS, SOS. Yes, sir. Car Mob, I'm ready to see your car, man. It's going to be a nasty, nasty son of a gun. Jim Alvarez, are you still going to come if your wife can't, man? Come hang out with us? If not, I understand. I'm just trying to get an idea of who all is coming. I do know there are going to be a lot of people there already. I do know that for sure. So you might want to come. It's going to be fire. Silverback says 8 months I would have taken it. I did. I went back and got it. And he had the spare key, and I went and got my spare key and just drove it off and said, I'll come back and get my other key. I sure want to be there, Jim. Jim, you better come, man. We got to eat some tacos and drink some Michelob's. Jonathan Note in the house. He said, what's up, fellers? Just a whole lot of nothing. Talking about some boost, more booze. We got Pam in the house, Miss Speed Addict 731. We got Jim, JB's Garage in the house. Another guy who's always supporting the channel. JB's Jim Brown. Appreciate that, sir, with a $5 super chat. Hats off to you, my friend. And once again, thank you for your support. I'm going to tell you where that's going. That's going straight to the wife's car. Hi, Miss Pam. Yes, guys, we're going to have 2 boosted Coyotes on the channel. Both are Gen 2 motors because the motor that's in my car is a Gen 2 and it's fully built. Jim, how's it going, man? Jim, are you coming to our event October 17th? 4Valve, you better too, man. I have still yet to meet you, and I have not seen Salty or heard from Salty in a long time. Has anybody heard from Salty lately? I haven't even really been seeing him in Ken's lives. Oh, sweet. Jim Brown is coming. Thank you, Ma, for swapping with Ken. Ken will be live Thursday, and you will be live Wednesday. Sweet. I don't care. I get on every single time, guys. So if y'all are ever on Pony, I don't miss a beat. I'm there for every one of y'all's. Even if I just have to chip in for a little bit, I'm always there. I'm a team player. See, we're up to 14 likes. My son's birthday is Wednesday. I saw him on G-Funk's channel. Oh, did you? I just have not been seeing him lately, and I was wondering what's going on with him. Hey, boss man, you feeling better? See, Jeff says, what's up, Josh, Car Mob, and Shannon? Once again, guys, if you have not checked out my last video that I posted today about my new car, go on there and check it out after this. See, yes, sir, pretty much back to normal. Good deal, man, good deal. Y'all are really going to like the track we're going to just based on how good it hooks. It's a very good hooking track. Wish Hummus was a happy birthday for us. Yeah, I'm glad that the bird is being really, really quiet. I'm proud of her. That video, I'm going to do a whole lot more videos on that. I'm going to try to get a inside view. If y'all didn't watch my video I did on my buddy's supercharged car where I put the GoPro inside the car where the supercharger was and you could see it all, it's pretty sick. I want to do that with my car if I can do that. But this car is a premium, has heated seats, has leather. It has all the ambient lighting and everything. And to me, that's just me. It's a street car that I can carry the track. I can still go drive it around. I can drive it to the shop down there and see Jeff and them or whatever. I just feel great with it. Okay, we got cars and queues. Mr. Mike calls in the house. He says, "What's up, RJ? What is going on, my friend Brent Savage in the house? Hadn't heard from him in a while. What's up, Brent? How you doing, man?" Four Valve says phone's acting up. Whoa, Silverback says, "I plan on coming October, though my daughter did test positive for COVID yesterday." Wow. Prayers for her, Silverback. Hopefully she can get over that and everything will be okay. Let's see. Brent says, "Good, bro. Badass 5 Hey, thank you, bud. I'm going to tell y'all, when I sold the Punisher, I lost several subscribers. And just by me posting that video today, I've gained like 10 or 12 subs just today. So I thought it was pretty cool that I think people would just like me being in a Turbo Coyote because that's what I started my channel on. Let's see. Jonathan, no, I seen the event in October on Facebook. Unfortunately, I can't make it. I work 4, 10, 12-hour days, Thursday through Sunday, trade off. I'm off every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Dang, man, that sucks. Well, I'd like to. We wish you could come, man. Let's see. Oh, man, Silverback. Good to see. Cars and queues might call. Trying to get out of California. Man, come on down here, man. Come down here to this event. Jim Alvarez with a $9.31 super chat. He says, "Wifey's boost." Jim Alvarez, like I said, is also a big supporter of the channel. So shout out to you too, sir. I'm just going to have to buy y'all some beer when y'all get here, man, for all that y'all do for me. Kick back here around this bonfire out here or whatever. Hopefully, Jim, you're going to get to come. I had a lot of fun with y'all, each and every one of y'all, actually, at Ford Takeover. That was really fun. Let's see. Shanoa says, "I hate to leave you guys, but I have an early morning." I hear you. I was up at 3 o'clock this morning headed to work. All right. So I hope I'm saying this right. Shanawa 2001 Korea-inspired Mustang GT. You have a good night. Thank you for checking in. How fast is a 5.0 in the quarter? I think it's an easy 8-second car. It should be an easy 8-second car. Possibly maybe even low 8s, but it's not going to see that without a cage in it. I'm not going to allow the car to go faster than a 6.0 right now until I have a cage in a chute, just for safety purposes. Will not do that. I respect my life and my family's too much to do that. Kristen Browning says, "Hey, RJ, it's me, Landon." Hey, what's up, buddy? Let's see. Average Joe says, "You're welcome. I'm going to take some credit for taking you into another boosted Coyote." There you go. There you go, man. I was talking to Average Joe at Jake's just a few weeks ago, and he actually knew. He had an inside scoop that I was trying to get back in a Turbo Coyote. Just so happened I found the one I had. So the one I have now, I mean. See, he said, "Hey, RJ, what's going on, man? How y'all liking that car, Kristen and Landon? You liking that Fox body?" Yeah, Silverback. Everybody say a good prayer for Silverback's daughter. She does have corona, so pray for her. I know my son's in his class got it and teacher got it or something like that, but I think 2 or 3 of his kids in his class have got it, and they come back, and I don't know. I know it's I'm not going to get on that subject, but I don't know how I have not got it. As bad as the virus is supposed to be, and it's been this long. I don't know, but I know people are getting it. So hats off to them and pray for them. I'm more worried about my grandkids than anything. I hear you, but I did hear that kids, it does not hurt them as bad or something like that, or they don't get as sick as what we would, for instance. But they say that I think you're supposed to, if you're the older you are, the more you're supposed to stay away from it. But whatever it is, hats off to y'all and pray for y'all that y'all get better. Anybody that has it soon. And Silverback's a great guy. Like I said, he came over to me for Takeover, and he got a hat from me. No, he got, I think, a hat, and he bought a shirt from me. So just want to give a shout out to Silverback too. Really good guy. Brent says, "How crazy is that 5.0 when you floor that thing?" Dude, I'm smiling right now just talking about it. If I can tell you, I'm smiling right now. RS3 for me says, "Have to boogie, guys. Y'all have a blessed night." Take her easy, buddy. Thank you for checking in. Like I said, that I don't care how long y'all stay in. It just means a lot of people come by. I know sometimes I can't stay in people's lives all night, so I come in and at least say hi and check in for a little bit. So have a good one, Roush. Let's see. He says, "Hey, Karma, 77 NFL players tested positive, then retested negative. I don't know what to say about it. I personally still don't know anybody that has gotten it. So I have no say so. But then you got people like Silverback who said his daughter got it. I know a guy that was in the Army. I don't personally know him, but I kind of know him. We kind of talk here and there. And that was, I don't know if you follow Andrew Lavender on YouTube. He's got a really, really fast 2-valve. But he got it. And I asked him how bad it was. And he said on a scale from 1 to 10, it was like a 4. So, but it affects everybody different. But we're not going to talk about the Corona. We're talking about racing. We're talking about turbos. We're talking about boost. So what do y'all think about the new car? If you haven't seen the video, you still got to go check it out. But what do y'all think about Venom? By the way, the car is going to be Destroyer Gray. If you don't know what Destroyer Gray is, you're going to have to go look it up. It's going to have a carbon fiber hood on it, probably a carbon fiber roof, and a drag wing on the back with a parachute. It's going to look sick. I do like black, but I'm going to change it up because every car I've ever has been black. I don't know if I'm going to paint it or wrap it. The only reason I want to wrap the car, the paint underneath it's not really good, but it's not just god awful. It's not by any means good. I'm going to say it's like a 6 or 7 out of 10. But let's say I ever got tired of the gray, I can just peel it off and then I can paint it or something. You know what I mean? So we're going to go Destroyer Gray with it. I'm about 90% sure. Let's see. You should name the 5.0 a vet killer. We're going to name it Venom. But yeah, it's definitely going to hunt some vets. There was a guy with a new vet here. Me and my wife was in town. I was in the Punisher, and this guy with this full bolt-on vet hitting a lick pulled up. It was orange. He pulled up the side and started revving up at a red light. I looked at her, and she looked at me. She said, no. And I was like, yeah, okay. So we sat there, and he kept revving up. And he was an older guy. He wasn't like a younger guy. Finally, my wife said, smoking. So I laid in it. I gapped him by probably 3 or 4 cars, and I wasn't even on but 6 pounds of boost. That was my street tune. He followed us, so he starts following us all around town. I'm like, this son of a gun is going to get it if he keeps doing it. Well, we pulled into O'Reilly's, and I got out of my car getting ready to all buck up. And he's like, hey, I just want to ask, what's in that car? I said, it's stock. It's a stock M1 Coyote. He says, I've never lost to a Ford. I said, well, you just got gapped. But that was pretty cool. See, let's catch up on the comments. New car sick. Destroyer Green is special new Mustang color. I hadn't seen that one. Byron Saxton's in the house. He said, what's up, Boosted? What is going on, sir? I see he's saying hello to everybody. Let's see, Boosted, how much HP is the new car? Silverback, I don't know the exact numbers. I do know a car identical to it. Keep in mind, guys, the car has a Turbo 400, and it does have drag radials. So when you dyno a car that has a Turbo 400, you lose a crap ton of horsepower to the ground. You can ask my buddy on here, Josh Hampton. He's got a 400, just like my old turbo car. When it had 6 pounds of boost with a manual, on 6 pounds of boost, I still have the dyno sheet. It made 658 rear wheel horsepower. Well, we turned it up to 10 pounds of boost, which would add more power, and it only dynoed at 620. But the car picked up almost 2 seconds faster on the track. So if I can make 1,000 or 1,100 through a 400, which would equate to about 1,300 or 1,400 to crank, I'll keep it low right now because I'm not going to give that motor all kinds of hell, if you will, right now. I want to enjoy the car first before I start unleashing the beast. It's capable of 1,400 to 1,500 wheel. I do know that. But as far as warranty, I think Derek said they warrantied it for 1,300 wheels. So we're going to see. We're going to have fun with it. That's all I know. I'm not worried about horsepower numbers because it does have a 400 as much as I will be the time slip. Horsepower and all numbers are cool for bragging rights or something like that. But when you get on that track and you get that time slip, that's really all that matters. Coyote engines are awesome. 5 liters that runs with engines a lot. Yes, no kidding. No kidding. I mean, think about it for a second. The new 5.0 is what, 460 horsepower. If you go back when the Z06 came out in 06, it had a 7.0, which is a 427 that made 505. You're talking 45, 50 horsepower difference with a 427 from a 302. Well, it's actually a 305, but I mean, they done it right with the Coyote. They got 4 cams, you know. They done it right. Let's see. Jonathan O says, new car sounds sick. Gray cars are my favorite. I did love my torch red Kenny Belt Terminator. I would have loved to have seen that. I really like the Terminator cars, Jonathan. But see, my truck is gray, so it's really going to tie in together, having a gray truck and Destroyer gray car pulling out of the back trailer. I do wish my trailer was gray now. That'd be kind of cool. I may have to get new shirts. Gray shirts, boosted 931 now. Gray, sorry, Destroyer gray. Yep, Destroyer gray. I don't know why there's always something satisfying about Coyotes killing slow vets. Not all vets are slow. I do know one vet that's pretty impressive for what it is. The girl that has her name is Sonia Hart. Pretty impressive street car. Byron says, Silverback, what's up? Let's see, scrolling down through the comments. Like, if a Coyote beats anything else, it's like cool. But when it beats vets, it's just on it. Yeah, it's a different feeling. Or a Viper. I like seeing them beat Vipers and stuff too. Mike Hall says, you should get some tickets made saying you just got Gapplebees. Yeah, no kidding. You just got took to Gapplebees. So, guys, I'll be able to make Radio Fest this year. So I'm kind of excited about that. Radio Fest, as far as I know, is in November. So I might have the car dialed in by then. I don't know about a cage, though. So that's the only iffy thing. I'm not afraid to go support my team versus putting – I mean, would y'all race a 6.0 car with no cage? I did that for a while, and man, I'm just telling you, that's sketchy. You wreck going 118, 120 mile an hour with no cage. No, that's not good. Pam says, hope you all have a good night. Just wanted to stop in and say hello to everyone. Bye, everyone. See you, Pam. Have a good one. Emerald says, you putting a turbo Coyote in a Ranger would be sick. Maybe way later on down the line. That truck, I just got to get it running first, so. Gapplebees. I have a shirt from Radio Fest that says Gapplebees. Turbo 400, you will lose 100 horsepower to the wheel. Actually, I lost a little more than that, Jim. Depending on your converter, I lost a lot more than 100. I lost like 150-ish. So like I said, if you make over 1,000 horsepower in a Turbo 400, you are doing something. You are doing something. You think Coyotes are underrated like all these rich guys sleep on Coyotes? Yes. Coyotes to me is like the elite engine right now. That and an LS. But I know LS guys don't want to hear this, but if you just look up their records right now, the world's fastest LS is still slower than the world's fastest Coyote. And if you read the thing, it says the world's fastest Coyote, they lifted at 1,000 feet. So they was racing the quarter mile, and he lifted at 1,000 feet and still went faster. So, but I'm gonna give LS credit where credit's due. And stock motors, you ain't gonna beat an LS stock. But I mean, let's be honest. Who wants to race a stock? You know what I mean? Some people do it, but I will give credit where credit is due. Daniel Dennis says, "What's up, brother? My guy Daniel Dennis in the house with the white convertible Fox body that raced." Murder Nova at Radio Fest. That's Mr. Daniel Dennis right there. He's on Team SOS. Carmob says, all right, I got to go. 4 a.m. comes fast. Carmob, thank you for the super chat, man, and thank you for checking in, buddy. You have a good one, brother. Josh says, I thought about putting a Glide in mine to get more out of it. I would like to have a Glide in my car, but the Turbo 400 is more streetable. The only thing I don't like is having to shift, because every time you shift, you get that twitch. And if you twitch going too fast, you can hit a wall. I'm just saying. Trunkback Jim says, good night, Car Mob. What's up, Trunkback? Coyotes are very impressive. Like I said, there was a guy here yesterday. His name's Jane. It's one of my neighbor's cousins. He's been a lifelong LS, diehard Chevy guy. Well, when I had the Punisher, I took him for a ride. And the Punisher, when it was stock as it could be, Well, I say stock. It had the turbo. I'm talking about the motor. Stock head, stock crank, everything. I took him for a ride in that car, and he said that's the fastest car he's ever rode in. And he said, I just can't believe that's a stock motor with just a turbo. I was like, yep, that's exactly what it is. And he just thinks they're just insane. Like, he really likes them now. I'd put a stock 2J up against anything. We went 530s, complete stock bottom end. That's moving. 530s on a complete stock bottom end. That is impressive. The most you're going to get out of a Coyote on a stock bottom end is 1,000. Now, when you build and sleeve them, I know Brent. I'm friends with a guy named Brent on Facebook. He's running 450s in a 3,800-pound Coyote, and he drives it all over the place. That 450s, listen to me, it's a street car. That's insane. And if you check out JPC, they have 5 or 6 shop cars that run 6s in a quarter mile. Coyotes. I'm just like, that's crazy. Jonathan No says, I'm out, fellas. As always, keep the shiny side up. God bless all. Jonathan, have a good one, man. Thank you for coming in here and hanging out with us for a little bit. Do you think the GT500 is kind of slow? I saw Stang Mo's video of him going against a Ferrari, and the post was beating him stock, and I was like, what's up with a 500? It is very fat. Like I said, the money you spend GT and put a bunch of stuff on it, maybe even put like a body kit and stuff on it, get the same look, put some boost on it and go faster. Josh was saying, what about the time we ran the street bike in the Punisher? So I'll bring y'all to this story. I took Josh for a ride in the car, and we went and got my old car, the Punisher. We went and got some gas. We got some E85. I'm sitting out there filling up, and this bike pulls in. Came in for the 600 or no, it was a 750. I was like, oh God. So we went to the bypass, and I gapped him. Josh, how many cars did I put on him, man? How many cars did I put on? But anyway, he followed me back to the house, and he said, that car's fast. What's done to it? I said, it's stock. He said, no, you was hazing the tires at 120. I know that's a lot. I said, dang. So that was pretty cool, but let's get caught up. Brent, whose video you can run, you should be a good run, RJ. Me and Ken was actually talking about doing a little hoorah for our little race, because I'm not racing in our race, guys. I'm gonna make some test hits for y'all, but since I'm hosting the event, I'm not gonna run. I'm not gonna race. I'm coming there to hang out with y'all. I'm gonna set up a little stand and get to meet all y'all and have fun with y'all. So let's see. Yeah. So Jeff says Predator FTW. Yeah, the Predator's a bad boy. Y'all gonna get it back. So you ever seen Anyway Not Born Into Money or Rich, and just make like 15 an hour, actually get into racing, you think you practically got to have money to do it? Yeah, listen, it's definitely not a cheap sport at all. But it's just something you got to work, take times. It comes in time. Everybody thinks it happens overnight, including me. You want stuff to happen overnight. Nothing happens overnight. You really actually got it. Okay, she just pulled her thing off, so she's probably going to start talking now. The parrot. Josh says beat the bike by about 5 cars. That was fun. Josh, I have no idea how fast we were going. All I know was in third, and it was eating. Brent says, what do you do when guys start following you home after a race? Do you kind of – it's happened to me 2 or 3 times, man. Like the other day I was in the Nova, and a guy followed me home. He was an older guy, and he asked me, you want to sell a car? And I was like, no, I don't intend on selling it. But I was wondering, like, what actually made him think he could follow me home? Because, I mean, I carry a pistol, so I'm just saying, like, if I feel threatened. But anyway, I don't know what I think about it. Sometimes it's cool if they're wanting to talk about it, like if you roll the window down, they want to talk or something. But if they just follow you home, sometimes you're like, Emerald Knot says, in your opinion, how much would it cost me to get into a Turbo Coyote Fox body is a lot of maintenance. Coyotes are not much. They're not maintenance at all. I've literally never had any issues with a coyote. Literally, no joke. Me or my wife's car. Knock on wood. Never had any problems. That's why I went back into one. Let's see. It kind of seems crazy how they follow you home and just pull up to talk. It does, because most of the time, like, I mean, if I'm racing somebody, I'm not I'm not gonna follow them to their house. I'm just saying, I don't know. It is what it is. People around here are really, really friendly. This is the South, but I mean, I lived in New York for a while, so I don't know. I just kind of get sketchy with it sometimes. Silverback says that's why you carry a 45. I carry whatever I put in the car. Got a little fun things. Let's see. All right. So get back to Emerald's thing. How much would it cost to do a turbo Coyote? If you did a Gen 2, motor, long block would probably run you. You can find them anywhere from 35 to 4,000 on Facebook Marketplace. Put a Power Glide behind it, you're probably looking at 3,000 to 5,000 with a converter and all. The turbo, I mean, it's easily going to be 20 grand, Emerald Notch. To get a turbo Coyote and a Fox body, I'm going to say it's all over 20 grand because you got to get the fuel system and all that. I did hear the South's friendly, not the West Coast. Yeah, here's friendly. What you got to worry about here is parties. These drunk country folk get drunk and then always want to fight. It's hilarious to me. I mean, I don't know what it is. All these guys down here get that liquid courage and they just all want to fight. It's funny. Let's see. What hotel are you recommending for the event? Okay, Jim, it's up to where you want to stay. Since the event got moved, several guys are still staying around here, so we can all hang out outside the race. If you want to be closer to the track, look around Moulton, Alabama. I'm not real familiar with the area for Moulton, but Florence is not. Florence is a pretty good distance too, so you'd have to go to Moulton. If you want to stay here, there is Richland Inn's pretty nice. See, I called Hair Horse to see. I called Hell Horse. They said to run 7, it's going to cost 40 grand in a 19 GT. That's about right. That is about right. Jim, if you're going to stay here, then you need to go to Richland. The Richland Hotel is pretty nice. They're building a brand new Best Western, but I'm not sure if it'll be up yet. But there is a brand new Best Western going up, but I don't think it'll be done by the time y'all get here. Hey, no problem, man. Do y'all have any questions about the race as far as the rules or anything? The more people that come, the bigger the pot will be. And as of right now, I'm hearing the pot's pretty big. It'll be one of the bigger pots that I've seen as far as the daily class. It's going to be fun. The manual class is probably going to be loaded. I bet you there'll be 20 to 25 cars, if not more, in the manuals. What I want to see is the all-out manual winner versus the daily, just for giggles, just to see which one of them. I don't have to do it. I thought that'd be cool, though. Hell Horse, though, said not 40. Damn, man. JB's 405, probably not. But the 256 guys, there'll probably be several of them there. Like several of them. If you ever watch the Fastest Cars in the Dirty South, that show, with Dane Hearn and all those guys, Jamie Wayne, Mikey Smith, all of them will probably be there. They're usually down there at Jake's. Really, really great group of guys, too. I'm not going to lie to y'all. They are all real friendly, nice guys. Yes, Shannon Scott says, some advice. Get there early and be ready to stay a while. Yes, if you do not, listen to me. If you don't get there early, you're going to be waiting at that gate for about 45 minutes. Trust me. Get there as early as you can. What do you think of running meth in a 19 GT rather than E85 meth and Pump 91? Because in my area, the closest E85, ooh, meth. I'm not real big. I'm an E85 guy. I mix E90 with it, but I've never ran meth. I can't hate on it because I've never ran it. So if it makes more sense for you because of something like that, Brent, I would probably run the meth because 45 minutes away to get fuel is pretty good. That's a pretty good drive, man. Average Joe says, what time does it start Saturday? As far as I know, the gates are going to open fairly early. I want to say they're going to open around 9 or 10 o'clock. I will get back to you on that because I think the rules got posted to Hurricane Productions page. So the next time I'm on, I will get back with y'all. There is no curfew at that track. Just a heads up. If we want to stay all night and run, there is no curfew. Let's see. Shannon Scott says 1 left and 1 went out in round 1. Hey, but you was moving, man. In my area, we don't even got 93 close by. Man, we sell 112, we sell E85, we sell E90, C23. There's all kind of stuff you can get around this area. Brent, you say you're on the West Coast? You in Cali? I know one thing. I'm looking forward to this October race. I'm ready to get my car dialed in. It does have, y'all help me out here. I've always been a BMR guy. So shout out to BMR because I've always had really, really good luck with them and Vikings. This car has white line suspension, and I've never heard of it. So if any of y'all have ever heard of white line suspension and y'all can give me any feedback on it, let me know. I do know they are loud, though. Yes, the suspension is loud on it. You can hear everything, but yeah, so Brent says he's in Cali, so you a good ways. He's a good ways from the south. That'd be a long drive. Trunkback Jim says, if you run straight meth, you don't need an intercooler from what I understand. Are you serious? Straight meth, you don't need an intercooler. Wow. Yes, guys, Jake's is normally packed, and you will see some guys on TV there, and they'll talk to you. They're not just really stuck up people. Like these guys down here in 256 are really, really legit people. I actually like them. And like I said, I've met some of the 405 guys at Radio Fest, us and me and SOS, and the best one out of that group is Murder Nova. I'll just tell you that right now. Murder Nova, he's a man. He's a cool dude. Meth burns super cold. I can't help you on meth, as in, all right, so you two, we're talking about fuel. We're not talking about the drug, okay? We're talking about meth, just so we get that clear. Methanol, it just depends on the octane, Brent. I know that E90 is like 100 and, don't get me the line, I want to say 119, something like that. But I know nothing about meth. I do know a lot of people that do run that, though, on the vets. I know several people that have the Z06s that run that methanol. I'm just going to say methanol. There ain't no telling what some. Did you hear what Boosted 931 and them was talking about? Methanol. Smoke rubber, guys, not drugs. Yeah, I'm just going to clear that up right now because methanol is a fuel. It's a fuel, not the bad stuff, guys. Takes a very big fuel system to run straight methanol, not very street friendly. Methanol injection is a different story. Most vets I run do. Yes, most vets do run the methanol. They do. Car guys, not car dumpers. Yeah, most car guys aren't into drugs because they can't afford them. Even if they could, cars take all their money. I just had to clear that up. I didn't want to get like some YouTube thing coming up or get some call from the FBI or some crazy stuff. Methanol. That's the name of it, methanol. Josh got his car fixed. You know, Josh broke his throttle cable at Jake's a few weeks ago, so he's got it fixed, so he'll be ready to run. I'm also ready to take my car. Like I said, I'm not going to turn it up. I'm just going to try to dial it in, do some soft hits. Still haven't even hooked my bump box up yet. Get a copyright strike. Yeah, I don't need that. I've not got that yet. M1 is what they call it, just to avoid the confusion. Yes, YouTube, meth and all. Josh, he said LOL. Smoke rubber, guys, not drugs. That is true. Man, we had a good time Saturday night. Josh had a birthday party out there. They had a pool party. That was nice. So what do y'all think about On3? The turbo car I have has a big On3 turbo, and I will be the first to tell y'all I've always talked crap about On3. And I think I'm going to have to retract my statement on that because this turbo really does impress me. They have really stepped up from what they was. I'm still always going to be a precision guy, but the more I've read on it, they said that On3 is literally just a knockoff. It's the same turbo as a Borg Warner, just a different name. That On3 like took it or something or did something. I don't know. Brent says, my 19 GT gets really hot after drives, but temps and all normal. There is a way lower to heat soak. Okay. Yeah, heat soak ain't no good. You start getting heat soak, I will tell you guys that are running turbos or superchargers. If you have a spare bottle of nitrous, trust me, I have tested this and I will do it on this car too. If you have a spare bottle of nitrous, don't do a lot of it, but you take it down the intercooler, turn it just a little bit where it sprays on your intercooler, you freeze the intercooler, make sure the car is off. Your intake temps, your IATs will drop insanely. Like I did it to Xander's car at Ford Takeover, and he was blown away. We was literally watching his intake temps drop. It was pretty cool. Let's see. Brent says On3 is all right, but I go with Hellion or LPF. Yes, I am a precision guy. I'll be honest with y'all. If it all come good, I would definitely put a precision on my car, 88 precision. But I'm just going to rock this 80 because I'm seeing what it's doing right now, and it's really impressing me. I'll be doing videos. Yeah, On3 for the price. You just can't beat them. Hey, Black Knight Mustang Lifestyle is in the house. Buddy, I had to get rid of your truck, man. But guess what? Back in the Stang, bro. Back in the Stang life. So pretty excited about that. I think LPF is Hell Horse. Friend of mine, Low 50, has a twin On3 kit on his 15 GT. And so far, it's a really good kit. He's working on a fuel system upgrade. Nice. Black Knight's giving me some crying faces. Black Knight, man. I still got the Nova, and I still got a Turbo Coyote, man. It worked out. Redneck Bailey TV says, I seen you at Jackson Drag Strip 2 weeks ago. I was in the Blazer that lifted the... What is up, man? I was seeing you... The Blazer actually surprised me, man. I'm going to give you a tipped hat to that, man. That Blazer looked like it left really good, man. I was pretty impressed with it. So you seen me at Jackson. Did you see me out there videoing you in the live stream? Thank you for coming on here, by the way, and checking in with us, man. You're welcome on the channel anytime. I remember the Blazer. Yeah, that thing was when he was hitting it right before the tree, that thing was pulling the wheels when he was hitting it before the tree. Hey, don't start that. Don't even start that. And the bird's about to start trying to talk and sing and do all this, and I ain't gonna put up with it. Red Bailey said, I got nitrous on it. There you go. Ain't nothing wrong with some good old nitros. Yeah, everybody go hit that thumbs up button. Give me some support. Hey, all family. Black Knight. Yes, sir. Hey, Brent, thank you for checking in all the way from California. I know you guys are a few hours behind us. So you go ahead and have a good evening, sir. We'll be back on here next Monday. Every Monday we go live on here at 7 o'clock Central Time. Boosted 931. Talking cars, boost, whatever we can talk about. Except meth and all. We're not talking about meth. We're talking about methanol. Two big, big differences. Both of them will probably kill you. But Underfed, my man, Fran the man in the house. What's up, buddy? Fran, I knew when I got this car, I knew you was going to be excited, man. What you thinking, man? You happy? Because Underfed actually started following me. Don't start. She's going to start, guys. She's already talking. But he started following me when I had that Turbo Coyote I had a stock Gen 1. See, I'm going back this week. Are you going to be there? Redneck Bailey TV. I don't know if we're going to be there this week. That is a pretty good ways for me. Jackson's about almost 2.5 hours from my house. So we usually go to Jake's Drag Strip, which, by the way, Redneck, we have a race, if you haven't seen, October 17th down here in Jackson. If you know anybody, we're having a street car shootout. It's 275, just a whole bunch. It's going to be fun, man. Josh Hammond says, I love the giggly juice, nitrous. Hey, I'm a Boost man, but I will have respect for nitrous now just because I had my car, the Fox body, and I love the car. And I will admit, the last 2 passes I made in that car, I fell in love with that car. But I would never love that car as much as what I'm in now. And that's just a fact. I mean, the Fox body, I could go out there and crank, and all the neighbors out here would hate me. The Turbo Coyote, I can go hop in it, drive down the road, go get some food, go get some groceries, maybe race a vet or two on the way back, and then come back. So I love it. Let's see. Brent says, heck yeah, brother. See you guys later. Take it easy, bro. Oh, hold Callie down. I thought your bird had farted when you opened your soda. You know, she makes that little fart noise, that little boo. It's crazy. The bird is just something else. She pulled her, I guess she bit it off. Let's see. Underfed says, really happy, man. Love the car. Heck yeah. Underfed with a $5 super chat. He says, love the new car. Really nice. I was wondering why Derek never had it at the track. Derek never actually got to drive the car. I literally got it from the shop literally the day it got finished. That's why I was not hesitant on getting the car, just because I knew it had literally just got done. So Redneck Bailey says, all right, my buddy has a twin turbo truck that runs on E85. Hey, bring that son of a gun out. We have a daily class, and then we have a street class. So daily class is like all your stuff works, like you can drive it to Florida. It can pass inspection-ish. And then the street class is if you don't have air, you don't have heat, but you can drive it on the street pretty much. The S197 is a sick platform, actually. They make really good drag cars. I do know that. Byron Saxon says, still in here working on pulling a trans. Well, have fun with that. That sounds that sounds fun. Red 50's, what's up, Red 50? He says, Turbo Coyote is pure badass. Can't wait to see content. And you guys are going to get plenty of it. I will actually do a full rundown on the car like I did when I had the Punisher, and lots of videos. It's going to be awesome. I'm just really looking forward to having this car on the channel, and then bringing my wife's car on the channel once it gets that Roush Stage 3 blower. Like I said, I did find a 355, blown 355 for the Nova if I wanted it. It is a very, very reasonable price too. I'm talking about very reasonable. It's still in the machine shop, or the engine shop, about to come out. Dude's trying to sell it. I'm dying, bro. I just wanted to check in with y'all. Y'all have an awesome night. Stang, or Black Nut, you have a good night, man. I know you truck drivers. A lot of my subscribers are truck drivers, so I respect all y'all. Y'all come in here on y'all's time off and check in. So y'all have a good one, man. Sleep good, buddy. Redneck Bailey says he drives it on the road almost everywhere. Drove it all the way to Memphis. There you go. As long as it can pass that, he'll be in the street class, or if it passes the daily class, he'll be in the daily class. But definitely bring it out there. It'll be fun. It's at Jake's Drag Strip, October 17th. You said pass admission inspection. Yeah, when I say inspection, guys, a car, when we say it's a daily car, if you don't have wipers at work, if you don't have heat and air, I don't care who you are. It's 90-something degrees outside. You're not going to drive a car with no heat or air all the way to Florida from here. I know I'm not. As hot as it is here, I'm sweating my butt off at work. My buddy we switch riding back and forth to work. He ain't got heat, or he ain't got air in the truck. And then winters don't do nothing but make it hotter. That's why we have a street class and a daily class. Let's see. Redneck Bailey TV. I'm looking for a Fox body roller to build. I just let mine go, Redneck. You probably seen my car there. I had that Fox body that had the heartbeat on the back. Nitrous car. We ended up blowing the motor up on the very last pass. Underfed said, I would love to see how you do weight reduction in depth. I will do a video on that. Underfed, I have been known to my last Turbo Coyote weighed 3,300 pounds. So I will do a video on that. I promise you, and go in depth with it. Josh Simpson says, I'm out, guys. Y'all have a good one. Go get you some sleep, bro. I want to see how I can drop 200 pounds off the car without ruining the interior too much. I want 2 seats and a center console and a dash. I had all the above, bud. I had all the above when mine weighed that. Let's see. Hey, Mike, Josh Beck. Yeah, that thing is, but I still get to see it, and it still will be on the channel. Redneck, let's see. Mike Call says, hey, JB. I don't drink Cokes, guys. I just didn't have anything around. I hate Cokes. I don't like. Ugh. That's why I have indigestion when I drink them nasty things. Don't you start that. He's over there going to start talking. Y'all going to have to put up with that crap. Yeah, you about to go. Good night. You have a Turbo 400 in the new car. Why did she do that? Why did you pull that off? Can y'all hear her? I'm hoping she don't just start going crazy. That bird is just crazy. She has something wrong with her. Yes, I do have a Turbo 400 in that car with a trans brake, a stall, a 2-step, boost leash, bump box, all the works. That Pepsi garbage Coke is great. They're both garbage underfed. It's all about that water, man. I don't know. Cokes give me acid reflux. I don't know about y'all. I'm getting where I cannot drink them at all. I can't even hardly drink tea without getting acid reflux. I've been drinking a lot of water and like green tea. Green tea seems to help with the acid reflux. Yeah, the Turbo 400 is pretty sick, man. It's a pretty strong transmission. I think that'll be the first thing to go in the car if I have any problems with it. I have to rebuild it. Let's see. Redneck says, for my Blazer, we are going to be making an American flag to go on the side of it. I'm going to have a trans brake on it and going to have a bunch of stuff on it. Man, that'd be cool, man. Nothing wrong with an American flag. I'm going to put a carbon fiber American flag on the roof of mine once I get it wrapped in the Destroyer gray. Silverback says you're getting old. Man, trust me, I did research on it, and that was one thing it said you're getting old. And I was like, great. Getting old. Should be a low 8-second car. The exact same setup on a car that I know right now has been $798 JB's Garage. And but he has a cage and a little bit of weight reduction and a bunch of other stuff. I really don't want to go too light with a car. I want to keep it a street car. I want to have the seats in it. I got to keep the heat in there. Got to keep the power windows and the radio. That's what makes it fun to me. When you can go out there and run low 5s or high 4s with a street car and then drive it home. Like what DVR's been doing. Been on a ginger ale kick lately. Does ginger ale help with acid reflux, Emerald Notch? How much you plan on pushing out at Gen 2? Underfed, it's a built sleeved RPG built motor, so it's rated at some very, very high horsepower. I'll just tell you that. We're gonna keep it around 1,000 to 1,200 for a while. I was just scrolling through Facebook one day after we went to the drag strip, and I seen the Jackson drag strip video, so I clicked on it. And I seen mine. That's how I found you. Hey, well, I thank you, man. I usually go to a lot of races, Jackson or Jake's or 43, which not so much 43 no more, or Huntsville. I usually go to Radio Fest, and I try to get as much video and content as I can. So that's one of the things I like doing. David, third gen. He's in the high 7s. Nice. This is a Gen 2 built motor. Redneck Bailey, yes, we go to Pickwick. We've been to Pickwick several times. We was there for the 4th of July race. I was there in my Fox body. Jeff was there in his Cavalier and the Fox body and made it to the finals in both at Pickwick. me and him was actually doing really, really well out there. Both of us hooked. And then I popped the fuse and my car died right through the trap and got stuck on the end when the cars kept flying at me. I was like, are they going to stop these other cars or just going to let them hit me? Yeah, David Van Voorst's car ain't no joke. Which, not going to lie to you, I have literally the same setup motor-wise as David Van Voorst does. And the same trans and the same converter. No, David Van Voorst. Yeah, David Van Voorst has a 400 now. Same one. He had a 10R80. But now he has a 400, which David Van Voorst's friend, Streetcar Joe, I follow him on Instagram. Me and him been talking a lot because we had the Fox body things. And he totaled that car, and that really hurt my feelings. But he said he's building it back, so it's all good. He had an absolutely nasty turbo Fox body. It was sick. It's killed me when I seen him wreck it. Reminds me of Piggly Wiggly. Joe's a great guy. Yes, he's a hoot, man. Streetcar Joe. He's a great dude. But he said he's building it back. I think he's not that far away. Well, guys, it is 8:10. I got to get up in the morning and go to work. I really don't want to. But hang on a second. Let's say he says, yeah, went there a while back and my nitrous bottle hit the fuel cell and busted nitrous. Oh, dang. Hit me and broke the steering wheel. I bet that hurt, man. I bet that hurt. Well, guys, we've been on an hour and 12 minutes. So I'm going to hop off here. Like I said, if you haven't watched my last video, go check it out. More stuff coming. Thank you all for coming in here and supporting me and doing what y'all do. Love each and every one of y'all. Y'all stay safe out there, and I hope to see y'all soon. Y'all have a good night. Next Monday, 7 o'clock, Boosted 931. Have a good one, guys.